I found a 35mm scan of Halloween. The original, the shape, the quiet one, the one where John Carpenter basically looked at horror and said, what if evil just walked slowly? Simple idea, terrible for everyone involved, and on 35 it looks exactly right.
Michael?
No modern horror with a demon doing parkour in the ceiling. Just streets, leaves, windows, a babysitter, kitchen knife, and a man in a mask who moves like he has all the time in the world because, annoyingly, he does.
But what Samuels is really talking about here is fate. You see, fate caught up with several lives here. No matter what course of action Collins took, he was destined to his own fate. His own day of reckoning.
This is the kind of horror that does not need to shout, it just stands across the street and lets you notice. One of the clever little horror history jokes here is Jamie Lee Curtis is the daughter of Janet Leigh. Janet Leigh, the shower scene, Psycho, Hitchcock, one of the most famous knife murders in cinema. So then years later her daughter becomes Laurie Strode, the babysitter, the innocent girl, being stalked by a silent knife-wielding killer in a film that basically helped invent the modern slasher.
That's a haunted house.
This is not lost on me. Horror looked at Janet Leigh in the shower and said, good start, then came back for her daughter with a William Shatner mask and a kitchen knife. Very normal family legacy. But the connection matters because Halloween is not just some random slasher, it's part of that line. Psycho breaks the door open. Halloween walks through it, slowly, without blinking. The genius of Halloween is how little it does. There is barely a plot. Michael escapes, Michael returns home, Michael sees Laurie, Michael stalks Laurie. That's it. That is the film. No lore spreadsheet, no cult, no family tree, no ancient curse explained by a man in a robe. Just evil returning to a normal street. Haddonfield looks safe, boring, suburban, the kind of place where the scariest thing should be a neighbour trimming a hedge too early in the morning. Then Michael appears in the background, just standing there. The film does not need to tell you the street is cursed, it just puts him at the end of it. Carpenter's real trick is negative space. He makes you search the frame, windows, doorways, bushes, laundry lines, edges of the road. You start watching the empty bits because Michael might be there. This is evil filmmaking, and now the whole screen is guilty. Halloween makes you investigate the background like a paranoid neighbour, and on 35mm that works even better. The grain gives the shadows texture. The streets look ordinary but not dead, not overlit, a blank shape inside a normal town. The scariest Where's Wally ever made.
It doesn't really matter if you have your books or not. Hey, isn't that Devon Graham?
I don't think so.
I think he's cute. jerk! Speed kills!
The mask is perfect, accidentally perfect. It should be stupid. It's a Captain Kirk mask painted white.
Get in there, come on, Tommy! Now lock the door!
That sounds like something a student film would do, because the budget had died in a ditch, but it works because the mask has almost no expression, blank. He is just a face with the person removed. And that is why they call him the Shape, a human outline where a person should be. And 35 helps because the mask shifts with the light. Sometimes it looks flat, sometimes skull-like, sometimes barely there. And then there's Carpenter's music. Tiny piano pattern, simple rhythm. The music is what makes him walk. The score does half the murder. Carpenter proves you do not need a giant orchestra to scare people. And this is why the scan feels special. Some horror dates. Halloween ages like an urban legend. The final shots show the empty rooms, the staircase, the house, the street, and the breathing remains. Not a body, a presence. The Shape could be anywhere now. That's why the sequels keep trying to explain him, and mostly get it wrong. On 35, Halloween does not feel like the start of a franchise. It feels like the moment horror found a shape and realized it did not need to explain it. Whoops. You weren't meant to see that yet.